Welcome to the Southeast Asian Legacy of the Beta Anniversary Tournament. We're starting off tonight with the Philippine Qualifier. I'm sorry for the delay, guys. We've just had we had about 17 sign-ups to the actual event, and only about 6 people showed up today. So we had a bit of trouble sorting out the bracket, and there was about a 30-minute wait for the first round of walkovers. So sorry for the delay, but we do have a game loading up now, and it's going to be a Terran versus Terran on the map of Ruins of Ceres, and both players are still just loading in, but here we go. We can get into the game now and get it underway. So let's get into it and start us off. Spawning in the bottom left-hand corner, we have the red Terran Maverick. Alright. And in the top left, we have the orange Terran Emperor. Now, in the brackets, guys, if you are looking at the brackets, the orange Terran Emperor, I believe, is TMK. And Maverick, the red Terran, is Golden Monkey. So we do have a round one start off here. So yeah, so pretty excited here to get into the Legacy of the Void tournament. It'll be my second time kind of casting it. Back when the fan mod was out, I ran a little tournament in C with a 8-player invite, and that was just on the fan mod when I think it was around November last year, so it's quite a while ago. But it's going to be interesting to see what is going on in this game now, as I've had a good browse through those patch notes, and I'm looking forward to see what all these new abilities and actually the new units from the Terrans are going to do, like especially the Liberator. I haven't seen too much on that, but I want to see that actually against Zerg later today and see how it deals with Mutalisk with its AoE anti-air stuff. Anyway, double gas came out really early here for Maverick. On the other hand, Emperor just staying on the one gas for now, not too fast on what he's up to at the moment. Just getting his barracks out, getting his initial gas. Second gas coming down from him now, actually, a little bit later than his opponent Maverick. And I wonder what we're going to be seeing all this gas go into. Over on the other side of the map, denies a bit of scouting information there. Emperor actually not really able to see too much. He just out of range of the barracks. Okay, he can see it now. He can see it's producing, and it's going to be a Reaper opening actually coming out here from Maverick. See, the Reaper have that new ability as well, the little grenade bounce thing, and I think it's the most hilarious thing I've ever seen in Starcraft, just for like an ability. But anyway, both play. Actually, no, that's Maverick going for a Marine, and Emperor going for the Reaper. Completely mucked that one up. But first scan of the game going down, and he gets a pretty much a full scan. He should see that gas. Yes, he does. And you can see what's going on here. He's even seeing the barracks, the bunker that's coming up here at the top of the ramp. Alright, so double barracks, factory coming down. Factory actually coming down here for both players. Stim starting up quite quickly here for Emperor. Might be looking for a little bit of an early attack here. That 2-minute 45 Stim. And Maverick right now just making sure those watchtowers are safe. Actually, I'm not sure. I think he... Ooh, okay. Saw the little grenade pop off there, but I'm not sure if he knows exactly where Emperor came from, because this bunker's just kind of dawdling around a watchtower for now. But he's got that watchtower safe for when he needs it. Alright, so combat shields coming down for... Actually, Emperor going for double tech lab already. What is he producing out of here? Just Marines for now. But he is getting some upgrades out. Stim and combat shields. Going to be getting these Marines up nice and quickly. Be interesting to see what he's actually going to do with them. Also, Emperor getting that tech lab on the factory. Siege tanks, cyclones... Oh, could this be some cyclone action? Maverick right now actually banking up a lot of gas. What's he saving it up for? He's got himself an engineering bay, reactor coming down, factory with a tech lab as well, and a starport. So, bit of money going down. He's setting up his base defense, totaling it right up. Over on the other side of the map, Emperor looking to take his first expansion by the look of things. As Emperor, I mean, he's got a nice little unit count here. He's getting actually a siege tank to start off with. No starport tech just yet here from Emperor either. So, no real crazy stuff coming out with the siege tank. It'd be nice to see if he's going to utilize the pickup with the medevac on the siege tank. Another scan going down just to see what's going on in here in the base of Maverick. And he's going to see a nice bunkered up main, turrets even to protect. And an exposed back, like his directly from here, drops coming down from this side are going to do a ton of damage here to Maverick if he catches wind of this. SCV out of the map actually gets taken down by the Reaper, just still kind of keeping his presence known on the map, and there is an attack coming across the map now from Emperor. Proxy barracks coming across the map here with this bunker. I'm not sure where the tactic lies, but this siege tank and marine line coming across the map. There is only the one bunker here at the top of the ramp. There is a siege tank though coming out from Maverick, which will actually be very pivotal in this defense against Emperor's timing attack here, as Stim and combat shields has completed. He's got himself a Reaper as well. I'm not sure, but does that grenade actually work on siege tanks? I very much doubt it. Oh, it could. But anyway, he's going to use a scan to try and break through the bunker. He's got an SCV already on the bunker, sitting on the auto repair, which is really nice. It's going to take a very long time to go down. Over on the other side, Emperor behind this contain has got his second CC up and running. He's even got himself a Medivac, not a Medivac, sorry, that is a Viking on the way. Actually, if he went for the Liberator, just the way things are set up right now, having the Liberator sitting about here and aiming down the wall or even the bunker from here is a possibility. Alright, so 2 tanks out the front here now. Actually, 2 tanks of both players sitting in this contain. Emperor just going to get a huge economy lead. Check out that income here for both players. You can see it is very heavily in the favor here of Emperor, and he's got this contain running really nicely. Maverick not really looking to be able to get out of this contain anytime soon, as he's filling up this bunker. He's got himself a nice little spot here. The scan goes down to try and take down this bunker, but 2 SCVs now on the repair, making it a nightmare here for Emperor to try and break through. Siege tanks reposition now. They're actually coming out. I'm not sure if they should be coming down the ramp here against siege tanks. This is not recommended, as Viking does spot the high ground as well. 3rd siege tank joining up, and that's the last siege tank, and now it's just bunkers against 3 siege tanks, and I'm not sure if he's going to be able to have a repair. Have 3 of these focus fire, but 1 bunker will fall. It is getting repaired, but now it will fall. 2nd bunker not banned right now. It's going to get obliterated, and this is going to allow Emperor to move up the ramp and maybe take out his opponent here as he stims up. Not many Marines left over, and this looks like it could be the end. There is a planetary fortress though in the main, which I completely missed coming down. 2 Liberators coming out here as well for Maverick to try and hold his ground, but this stim Marine damage is just doing so much. The siege tanks can maybe move up as well, help out. He's got Marines on the low ground that can come up and fight as well, but just trying to do as much damage as he can. And keeping himself in the game now. Back over across the map, what is this barracks doing? He's got himself a full bunker there, but it's not helping him at all over here. 3 tanks now up, 2 tanks up in the main. These Liberators are getting into position, trying to take down the Vikings, not doing too good of a job there. They can siege up and take down these ground units. He's in a position to, but it just doesn't look like it's going to happen. It's looking really rough. Alright, more and more units coming across the map here. Actually, some Medivacs just kind of camped out in the middle of the map. Could be helping these weak Marines quite a lot. But the Liberator coming in trying again, but the Marines are going to focus that down very, very quickly here. Siege tanks now on the planetary fortress. He's trying to repair. If we try and take a better position maybe around here with his siege tanks, take down the SCVs down here on the left-hand side. But yeah, anyway, the CC will fall. There's no more CCs. And Maverick, I mean, he has some money, but that's just going to be it. GG. And that's the end of game number 1 here in the qualifier. Alright, so pretty little wild game to begin with. Someone, yeah, it's pretty interesting first game, to say the least. Maverick just kind of setting up a bunker on the other side of the map, not really sure what's going on, not sure where his opponent's actually spawned, but Emperor just kind of walked that over. Alright, so we'll try and get this next game set up. And we'll get into the second game of this best of 3. Alright guys, so if you are watching, this is only a qualifier for the main tournament, which is happening, it's actually quite a while away from now. The main tournament begins on the 27th of September, so we're still about a month away from the main qualifier, but we will be able to have, from the main tournament. We're going to be having a qualifier each week up until then. The first one will be the Philippines. Next Sunday, I should say, will be Singapore, followed by Malaysia, then Thailand, and then there'll be an open qualifier for the rest of C, or Southeast Asia, I should say. And that does exclude, sorry, the Southeast Asian qualifier. The countries that are eligible for that are Bangladesh, Bhutan, Brunei, Cambodia, East Timor, India, Indonesia, Laos, Malaysia, Myanmar, Nepal, Philippines, Singapore, Sri Lanka, Thailand, and Vietnam. Alright. So it looks like we're going into the second game now. It is downloading here for all of our players, and we're going into the map of Bridgehead. So a familiar map here from the HOTS map pool at the moment. And it's going to be a two-player map, so it shouldn't be too hard to figure out where the spawns are. And I think Maverick will have a little bit easier time setting up his defense, just because he'll know where his opponent has spawned this time around. Alright. Yeah, I was actually surprised as well, Crescendo. When I looked, I think it was about 5 days ago at the qualifier, there was only, I think, 4 people signed up. And then today there was 17, but unfortunately we just had a lot of walkovers, which is a bit of a shame. So I'm just going to refresh the bracket here and see what it's looking like, as walkovers should be starting to be applied. We're still progressing. Alright, we're entering the lobby now of our second game. Everyone's downloaded the map and we can get into it. Alright, so we just need Maverick to swap me out with Emperor and we can start it up. There we go. Alright. So Emperor's readied up. Maverick has started the game and the countdown has begun for Bridgehead. And Bridgehead, it does have some pretty cool spots we can use the siege tank mechanic for, like picking up in those medivacs and just kind of moving them around, using those little abusable spots. I know you can't drop them on top of the walls, of course, even though there's plenty of space to do so. But there's still just like annoying spots you can have them, even like behind the destructible rocks if the opponent decides to expand to the in-base natural. And even just like abusing the back of the third base as well with that same deal it's just, there's so much range on the siege tanks as well, plus just the vision that the medivacs will give you as well. Just going to be such a pain to deal with if it does get up to this point, but it looks like we have a bit of a race switch going on this game. Alright. Let's get into it. Spawning in the middle left, or on the left hand side of the map, we have our red Terran Maverick. Spawning on the right hand side of the map is 1-0 up in this best of 3. It is Emperor. Alright, so going for the very quick expansion here. So he really wants to get some economy up and running. This time around though, Maverick moving out onto the map with a very early SCV here. I wonder what his intentions are with that. Maybe just a bit of a scout, because we are going gas first here as well. So once this supply depot is built, we'll probably just see a barracks pop down here. No, he's going for the wall off. And, oh, double gas before barracks. Interesting. Alright, anyway, Maverick coming down to... Oh, so this is where the barracks is going to go. Just saving up that money. But anyway, on this side of the map, Emperor, oh sorry, I should say on this side of the rocks, expansion coming down here for Emperor. He starts up a pool as well. And his overlord's getting across the map as well, so he can start getting that scout off and see what's going on. And by the time he gets over, he's going to see that there's this big hole in the wall. He sees no other buildings coming down just yet. Maverick's still not really sure. Oh, he does have a barracks coming down, right next to the CC. I wonder where that was going down. Oh yeah, I thought he was going to take a second gas, but it looks like he decided, no, I'll get the barracks. Alright. Actually, a drone scout coming out this early. I mean, his overlord, I suppose, is taking a very long time, and with the early economy, I guess, for Legacy of the Void, drone scouting is going to be a huge thing, so his overlords take such a long time to get over the map, especially with the economy that players will have this early on. And this SCV just still kind of chilling down here. I wonder what he's up to. But first engineering bay coming down as well here from Maverick. Emperor is going to pop up and see that there's a gas being taken. He sees the wall is quite heavy. This is going to be a very tight wall with a lot of SimCity on it. But over on the other side, double gas actually coming down. One gas is already complete and the second gas is on the way. Alright. Alright, so we're getting our first proxy. This SUV is up to something, and it is going to be a barracks across the map. Not too sure what he's going up to with that one there, but a road horn coming down quite early on here as well, here from Maverick. I wonder if this is going to be a bit of Ravager player, because he is getting himself a fair bit of gas. I mean, he is only on the 2 for now, not quite saturated in the main, and just starting to drown up his natural as well. Okay, so factory finishing up here pretty soon as well here for Maverick. That's an interesting way to start the game with your engineering bay. Throw down the bunker. I seem to be having like a little bit of a glitch with the in-game music here. Is it just not playing? Alright. Not sure what that's all about, but anyway. Let's see what this proxy... Okay, he's going for the same tactic as last game. Bunkered down next to the barracks, next to the rocks here on Bridgehead. So we'll see what is getting done here. Hiding a bit of tech. Where it looks like Maverick back at home. Setting up the same kind of wall. He's got this time he's got a better ramp to wall off. And not too much ground to cover. So your siege tanks are going to come very easily to him. Alright. There's a starport. Where's this? Okay, there it is. There's a starport coming down here from Maverick as well. He can get his reactor going for that eventually. And I wonder what Aegis we're going to see out of Maverick this time. If he's going to go for the Liberators again, or maybe we'll see something else out of that. Maybe some Banshee play. But over on the other side of the map, Emperor right now is not really spending his gas too much. He's still got about 300. Actually spent it on some lair tech, which is quite nice. And goes for burrow, roach speed. Could this be some burrow roach play? One roach is actually just kind of chilling. Maybe not quite hotkey correctly. But we do have some roaches moving out into the map now here for Emperor. He's running really low on minerals. Check out the drone count. Yeah, he's a little bit low, but he is finally saturated in his main now. Those auto injects keeping his larvae count going. Taking actually double gas now in his natural. So he has started to spend that gas. Of course, yes, he did spend that money on his burrow and roach speed. But roaches are moving across the map right now. They're looking to try and... Oh, he's gonna... Oh, I didn't notice that coming down. He's got those droppable overlords. They don't have speed just yet, I believe. They actually do. He did get pneumatized carapace, so he can't just pick up and go over to the other side here and maybe bust down from the back. And the read that he had on Maverick from last game is that he really fortifies the front of his base, but really ignores the back. So he will start using this to his advantage here as he picks up his roaches. Needs to wait for a couple more. But he isn't going to wait for a couple more. He's going to drop them there straight away and see what he can get done. Now, what does he have in defense here? He does have a siege tank, but it's on the other side of the base, and these SUVs are very exposed. He's picking up the rest of roach. Actually, a lot of roaches coming across the map. He's finally got some economy going to get those roaches just spewing out across the map. And this barracks, he's got his full bunker here. He can... I don't think that's in range of the rocks, unfortunately, and he doesn't have vision because of the bush there, but... Oh, he actually made some Ravagers as well, so these siege tanks will have a little bit of trouble taking on this army. Alright, so first Viking is now out for Maverick. He is baking a little bit, but he is getting 3 more Ravagers coming out here for Maverick. Oh, sorry, Emperor. What is in this on another roach? Alright, he's going for the attack now. He could kind of, I guess. But he's going to go in for the attack here. There is... Ravagers in the back, they've got a really nice attack speed, those things, and a very nice range. They just sit back and pepper things, and then they've also got that corrosive bile attack that they can start using when resistance is there, but the siege tanks are not coming in to defend right now. Roach is raining down corrosive bile here on the SCV line. Oh, a little bit of a miss there, but he does get a couple, and he's now just going to advance on that SCV line, and the kills are just going to start racking up. There's some effective corrosive bile shots. Tank's trying to come in from the right hand side here. Siege up right in the face of those roaches. Do get a couple of shots off, but the roaches clean that up very quickly. 8 SCVs left, but more and more roaches is coming across the map here at the back. He's trying to take down... Oh, he's taking down those rocks now, so he doesn't need the overlords to drop in. CC has been lifted. And the rest of the production, though, is starting to be lay waste. Oh, there's a Liberator though. He can use this, but he's going across the map right now. I'm not too sure where he's going with this one. But it looks like the roaches are going to completely clean up whatever's in the main, or what's left of the main actually. Two Evos coming down as well. In a Hydralisk stance, this could be a little bit of lurker play, but I'm not sure how many lurkers we are going to see in this game, as it's looking pretty dire here for Maverick, as he is setting up. He has got a little bit of an army going down here in the bottom right, but he's going to start losing all of his supply depots, so creating those is going to be a bit of a pain, but Hydralisks are coming in, so he's going to be using those Hydralisks to shoot down everything that's in the air. Corrosive Bile, he can use that on that starport, seeing it isn't immobile currently, but the supply depots will fall, and Maverick will get the supply block, but he does have himself a little bit of an army over here. It's not too much, but he's got a Liberator he can siege up and defend with. Alright, so CC still on the fly. There's actually some Overlords starting to go for a bit of a scout. Spire coming in now to make sure he can get rid of these buildings, and Maverick playing for his tournament life right now. Okay. So I believe Hydras are making their way across the map, so he's going to be able to start... He's actually found the CC floating across the middle of the map, so Hydralisks are changing their direction now to try and take this on, and once that goes down, he will be revealed, and he will find out there are buildings hidden down here in the bottom right. So Hydra's starting to get to work here on that CC. Where are the rest of the Hydras? There's some more coming in. He needs to select them and get them over here ASAP and take them down. Spire, though, 2/3 of the way complete. There's still roaches here in the main, just looking after the CC for now, but the Hydralisk will be taking down this CC, and unfortunately Maverick will be revealed. Down it goes. Now, he's trying to get it to the high ground, but the Hydras have something to say about that. If he can get it into the flaming, will it start catch fire? And there's the fire. And unfortunately, even though he does have his high ground, no, there is high ground vision. Thank you, Overlord. And that starport will fall. And now, Emperor knows all about these buildings down in the bottom right, and the whole army is about to converge on this position. 150 supply to 20. Congratulations, man, from Maverick, as the roaches come in to fight. The Liberator could be in siege mode right now, but just gonna chill. Corruptors are here as well to take on the one Liberator here from Maverick. A Viking, two Vikings actually, it could be useful against, but the Liberator trying to do what it can. Corruptors are chilling in the back. Caustic Spray, I think, was going down on the bunker there for a second, but does change it all up. Everything coming off the line to take down the rest of these units, and to make sure the rest of the buildings die here for Maverick. GG, well played, and Emperor moves on in the tournament.